Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. This is Cthulhu Death May Die, a game of cosmic horror for 1 to 5 players. This is specifically set up for Scenario Season 3, Episode 5, and this is all about the Festival of Death. We are in a carnival, and we have got a horrendous old one called Sathagor coming out, and we are trying to deal with that pronunciation, and we're trying to defeat it 4 times. We have just lost the game. It's been quite close playing it as a 3. It was my first game. So this character is going to start here off the board. We are trying to do various different mini games. We have got games of chance, games involving like drunkenness, games of flicking things, and games of strength. And you need to get various different companions and things to help you do so. In this game, you're going to have various cultists you're going to try and deal with, as well as monsters. Monsters are in grey, so you've got things like the serpent men, etc., as well as amorphous scions and other things as well. And they're going to come out on the board, and you have to try and defeat them to ultimately move across and get to these various different events. But as and when you kill them, you will be sort of leveling up, because you'll take your respective dice. You're also going to take your character. You can pick who you want to play as initially, and you can also choose various other things, such as a relic, which will give you ability at the beginning of the turn, such as what you can see on my card here. I can basically, if I kill an enemy, I can then attack another enemy on my space. And once I've actually killed and done enough upgrades, I can get a better ability as well. You're also going to take something that's going to hinder you, typically. In this case, I've got this hallucination, which is actually not too bad. It moves monsters away. The downside, of course, I need to spend an action to then move across to attack them. Speaking about actions, you are going to take 3 actions on your turn. You're going to start off the spawning location and then move across to try and attack these monsters. Now, to attack them, you need to spend an action, as I mentioned. You can run and move up to 3 spaces. Each tile is not necessarily a space. Sometimes you'll see arrows, so each tile could have more than 1 space. So you might need to spend more of those spaces in terms of your run ability. You can attack, so you can attack 1 enemy, and then you can also rest. That's basically in space with no enemies. You can heal between 3 stress and 3 wounds, however you like, which looks down like this. As you can probably guess, if you get enough wounds, you will die. And also, if you are fully curled up with stress, you'll have to take a wound. But what can happen is you might be able to spend some of your stress to do rerolls. I'll show you how that works in a second. Lastly, you can trade things amongst yourselves, and you can also do episode actions, such as those skill tests involving this festival as well. So let's say I'm attacking. I'm going to take a green die, because everybody will start off with some ability. In this case, I've got brawling, so I start off with a green die. I start off with some black dice, and you can also start off with a perk as well. And as you can see, I've been boosting up my brawling ability. I'm going to do a die roll. You can see various things can happen. So if I've got any elder sign abilities, I don't have them on my starting character, but you can get other things which can give them to you as well. In this case, I haven't either. Then you can do stuff with them too. Otherwise, you might get blank rolls, you might get hits. And as you can see, various characters need certain hits to do damage to kill them off, 2 or 3, and they will keep their damage throughout the game. So as and when you do damage to them, that's going to stay until someone else can damage them. But you want to kill them off when it's the end of your turn, otherwise they're going to attack you back. However, you do not want to get tentacles, which is why you want to do rerolls, spending stress, increasing stress to do a reroll, because if you end up with a tentacle, it'll boost along here, and like in the game, the others, check out my video for that one, you can end up the next level along, which is sometimes good because you can get extra boost along on your board, and sometimes when you have enough of those things, in this case, another one here, 3, where I flip my card over, you can also get other abilities such as more green dice, and green dice are good because they've got no tentacles on them. However, reach the end of that track. This is sanity, by the way, so tentacles equal sanity. The more insanity you get, eventually you are going to die, which is how we've just lost the game. But once you've finished your turn, you are going to reveal a mythos card, and something's going to happen. For example, things are going to move towards you, more things are going to spawn, and as long as there's nothing on your space, you are then going to reveal a discovery card and read the middle text here. So in this case, drinking contest, not quite the respite appears to at first glance. You can either claim to be drunk and basically heal some stress, but got this ability, which is basically all of your abilities on your board are kind of reset to 1. You don't move anything, you just have to remember it. Or if you happen to choose to take on this challenge, you can then actually claim to be the inebriated condition, which heals all of your stress. And the condition here is it counts as 2 drunk conditions, which in this case is good when you want to take the drunk test. So various things you want to do, you just tuck them under your card, and sometimes they ask you to lose these cards too. As for the monster, again, you cannot attack him until he's on the board, and the way you're going to have to attack him is, in this case, 4 times. So there are different stages of him, always needing 12 strength to be defeated, and new things will occur each particular time, but 4 of them and the game ends. And again, that would be a victory. But again, there's 4 different seasons, lots of different monsters to take on, characters, abilities, etc. And just like in the game Project Elite, you can have fire. So yes, other missions such as also in other games such as Flashpoint, you can have fire, so you have to move away and things are going to damage you as well. There's also townsfolk, these things can shoo, and then unnecessarily good to deal with because they might follow you around is they can turn into serpent men or cultists, etc. And in fact, if you do move through a space which has a baddie in it, they're going to follow you as well. That's it. Thanks for watching. For now, back to the table.